Are you wondering what is tarot? In this video, we'll discuss where tarot came from, how it evolved, and what it's being used for today. My name is Dahlia with spiritualsociety.com, where we provide trusted guidance in life to reduce stress and anxiety. Here to give you a short introduction to the history of tarot cards. Did you know that tarot cards were invented as a playing cards game? I did not. I always assumed that they were created for psychic readings, but apparently in the 1400s, the Duke of Milan, Filippo Maria Visconti, commissioned the first known deck of cards that included a trump suit, what we call the major arcana today. The game was basically created to entertain wealthy aristocrats, and the trump suit added an element of storytelling to the playing cards, with characters and themes relevant to the times that they were living in. When France invaded Italy later in the century, they took a piece of Italian culture home with them, the tarot cards, and their popularity began to spread all over Europe. It wasn't until the late 1700s that scholars and occultists in France took a different look at the symbols on the cards. In 1781, a man by the name of Antoine Coeur de Gebelin published a volume of works called The Primeval World, which contained articles on the perceived origin of tarot stemming from ancient Egyptian mysticism and the Hebrew alphabet. A few years later, the world was introduced to the first professional tarot card reader, French occultist Jean-Baptiste Alliette, who went by the pseudonym Atea, published the first book and card deck for the purpose of learning and practicing card divination. In 1790, he formed the New School of Magic and published theoretical and practical course in the Book of Thoth, in which he connected the four elements and astrology with tarot cards. Tarot took an even more esoteric turn by the middle of the next century, when it became entrenched in the study of magic. In 1856, another French occultist, Eliphas Levi, published a book called Dogma and Ritual of High Magic. In this book, he synthesized the teachings of ceremonial magic, alchemy, and Kabbalah with tarot cards. Inspired by the teachings of Levi, an Englishman, Kenneth Mackenzie, wrote a proposal for what would later be known as the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a secret society based in Great Britain, created for the purpose of studying occult knowledge. Even though the lodge was short-lived, two of its members are still very well known in the tarot community today. Rider-Waite tarot cards are probably the most widely used in modern history. It was the first deck to be fully illustrated and printed in English, commissioned by one member of the Golden Dawn, Arthur Edward Waite, in 1909. The other more infamous member well known in the tarot world is Aleister Crowley. He created his own deck in 1944 called the Thoth, which is also still in use today. Tarot cards gained popularity in America during the 1970s. In 1968, a businessman by the name of Stuart Kaplan traveled to Europe and, in search of unique games for his children, visited the Nuremberg Toy Fair. There he discovered something intriguing and unlike anything he had seen before: tarot cards. He brought the 1JJ Swiss tarot deck back to the States and began selling them in New York bookstores. The popularity of the game grew, which inspired Kaplan to launch the first American company dedicated to publishing tarot decks, US Game Systems Incorporated. Today, tarot reading is a global phenomenon practiced by different types of people all over the world, seeking to gain a new perspective on their lives. Tarot reading offers a glimpse beyond the mundane daily reality into the hidden influences of thoughts and emotions, allowing an individual to make and experience different choices and outcomes. This allows those who practice tarot reading to reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety while improving their overall feeling of peace, joy, and satisfaction. So there you have it. From fun in the 1400s to fortune telling in the 19th century, tarot cards have had a very interesting journey. I hope this inspires you to take your own journey with tarot cards. You can join us at spiritualsociety.com to learn more. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment fun and fortune telling below, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next tarot video. Bye for now.